Welcome back again for another ride along video. It's Steve here. I'm in northwest Sydney and I'm going on another UberEats quest tonight. I've been working all day and it's been raining all day. There's a little break in the weather, so I've turned the app on, jumped on the bike, and I'm hoping to get lots of exercise tonight, as well as if I can make $100, I'll be happy. So let's turn the app on and we'll see how it goes. Straight away, the first offer's popped up. We've got $12 to ride 5.1 kilometres. This one takes me right into Rouse Hill, which is where I was heading anyway. Even though it's 5.1 kilometres, most of that riding is just getting me into the busy area. So I'm happy to take this one. The UberEats app has a bit of a glitch tonight. Pressing the button for navigation doesn't actually do anything. So I'm going to have to rely on Google Maps to get me around tonight to different places, which is a bit of a pain, but that's life. The UberEats quest tonight is a pretty good one. After 6 trips, you get a $42 bonus on top of what you normally get. And if I can squeeze in another 3 after that, there's another $24 bonus. So my aim tonight, I'll try and get 9 deliveries done. Don't know what the weather's going to hold and how the night will go, what demand will be like, but let's give it a go and we'll see how we go.
Can I just pick up that one, Darren H? Thank you. Ta.
Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon.
The fish and chips are now in the black bag. I've got about 1.7 kilometres to ride to Coachwood Close, Rouse Hill. It should take about 6 minutes. First order done. There are no shops out in this area, so I'm going to head back the way I came. The next order that came in is for Eat Greek. 25 minutes it should take, 4.4 kilometres. Takes me a little bit out of town, but it's a nice country area, right on the rural fringe of Sydney, so I'll take that one. waiting for my order pickup, I'm going to reinstall the UberEats app and see if that fixes the problem with the navigation map not coming up.
So now you want to.
Looks like I've got a new fan over there. How very cute.
Oh, yes, Samantha, 55?
Yeah, very
Yeah.
please.
Yep, sure. Great. Thanks for that. See you later.
Second delivery will take me to Worcester Road, Rouse Hill. It's about 11 minutes away near Rouse Hill Regional Park. It's an area that I don't normally go to, so it'll make it a bit interesting.
Hi, I've just got your order there.
Thank you
yeah,
so
have
much.
a good one.
Appreciate it.
See you
You
later.
too. Have a nice night.
Yeah, thanks.
On the left is Rouse Hill Regional Park. I'd normally ride through there. There's some beautiful equestrian fields and trails cut into the long grass, and you can snake your way down the hill to the bottom. The only problem is at the moment there's no path that joins up to the other cycleway at the bottom, so you'd have to scramble across some dirt tracks, which should be very muddy today after all this rain. So I'll just go back via the main road. On the way back to Rouse Hill, an order popped up, $9 to Kellyville Ridge. Pizza Hut's not too far from here, so I'll take this order. I've got a pickup for Peter D.
Oh, great. Thank you.
I've now got a 2.5 kilometre ride to Kellyville Ridge. Take about 9 minutes to complete this order. My earlier attempt at reinstalling the Uber navigation app did not work. So I'm having to put the address manually into Google Maps to find where the customer drop-off is. Hi, are you Peter?
Yep.
Oh yeah, there you go. Enjoy.
No worries, thank
See you later.
I've been going about an hour and a half now and only made the first 3 deliveries. I'm going to need at least 3 more to get the first bonus of the night for the quest. I'll head back to Rouse Hill Town Centre and see if things are getting busier there now. Now have a $20 order come through. It's a triple pickup, triple delivery. It's going to be 5.78 kilometres of riding, and all up it should take about 45 minutes.
Pop up some bass.
Let's go.
Hey, I've got a pickup for Nathan C. Excellent, thank you.
It's the first pickup for Nathan for Thai Splendid. Now it's just 200 metres down the road and we can pick up Super Chick. I hope there'll be room in my bag for 3 orders.
Hi, I've got a pickup for Julio P.
There's one more pickup after this one from another nearby restaurant. Fortunately, it just squeezed into the bag and I'm on my way to Kellyville now. 2.8 Ks, should take about 12 minutes. know there's a shortcut through a lane which will save me about 1 kilometre to get to the next house, so I'll take that.
Hi, do you have a delivery pin?
Okay.
I'll need a delivery pin there.
Okay, hold for a second. I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Great. Thank you.
Go back towards Rouse Hill to a better hotspot, because there's really not much activity happening out this way. While waiting at the lights, a $17.53 offer came up for a Coles shop and deliver. It's only 7 items. The distance is over 5 kilometres on the order, which is a lot longer than I'd normally like for that kind of money. But I'm getting paid some of that just to ride back to Rouse Hill, which is where I wanted to go anyway. So I'm going to take that. This bike path is an elevated metro train system. It opened in about 2019, and trains run during peak hours about every 4 minutes. They're driverless trains, and it'll run all the way from Tallawong to Sydenham via the city. Soon will be extended to Bankstown. And it's been a real game changer for getting to the city very quickly. It does tend to get very full during peak hours, because we do have a lot of apartments being built in this area, but it's certainly, there's room for expansion. They can add carriages and even run it tighter than that in the schedule. It's been very good for Sydney. Just arrived at Coles. I'll grab 7 items as fast as I can. to drop off the groceries, 2.2 kilometres.
Hello, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. Do you have a delivery pin?
Yep, 1768.
Okay, 1768. Yep, all
After
good. Thank
completing
you.
this
Have a good
delivery,
one.
I got the $42 bonus for completing 6 deliveries. So that's a nice little extra to add on to the shop and deliver. Still got 1 more hour on this quest to get 2 more deliveries to make the next bonus tier. I'll go back to Rouse Hill Town Centre and see what comes up. Wasn't in the town centre for long, and an order popped up with a double delivery, so I can pick up 2 orders from Grilled and take them in the direction of where I live. So that works out really well because that'll complete off the quest.
Hi, I've got 2 orders to pick up. Anurag and Jeremy.
They're not ready yet. So
Yep.
Probably going to be at least 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
This drop-off is just about 600 metres down the road. It's in a complex where there are about 6 tower blocks of apartments. The UberEats navigation app still isn't working properly, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge trying to find the right tower block out of those 6. So wish me luck. I'm looking for tower block 4, but there's not really good lighting and signage, especially for nighttime. I'm looking for a building labelled T4. I'll go down to the end of this loading dock down this driveway because I know there is an entrance down there. and I can see that's T6, so I'm in the wrong place. While I'm turning around, take the opportunity to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll also reveal at the end how much I made tonight. This looks like an entryway to apartments. At the street level, there's no sign saying which tower block is which. In hindsight, it's on the side of the building up where the light doesn't shine, which isn't too helpful at night. Google Maps doesn't actually label any of the tower blocks or show where the entrances for each one is, so that's pretty useless too. If you know of any app that gives you detailed maps of all of the apartment blocks in Sydney, let me know, or go and build one. You'll make a fortune selling it. I'm sure a lot of the delivery drivers who aren't experienced in an area would love to use something like that. My first attempt at dialing the customer's apartment number did not result in a response. There also is no signage by the keypad to show which tower block I am, just to reassure me that I'm in the right place. I did end up going down the street, back and forth, trying different places, different entrances, but ended up returning here again and finally getting through to the customer.
There you go. Sorry about that. The navigation app on UberEats is broken at the moment. Oh, yes. Yeah. 7278. Thank you very much.
The final delivery is in North Kellyville, 2.4 kilometre ride, and it's about 8 minutes away. I'm going through some dark bush tracks through some parkland to take a bit of a shortcut.
Hi, are you Jeremy? Excellent. Thanks for coming in. There you go. Is there any code with that one? I don't think there was. Yeah. Excellent.
Well, that wraps up another night of Uber Eats delivery for me. For a weeknight, it turned out pretty well. Apart from the apartment block hassles, I was on the go most of the time throughout the night. I managed to be working for 3.5 hours out of the 4 hours I was online on the app. Completed 9 trips, which means I got two of the bonus tiers for quests, so that was good. I also managed to ride 34 kilometers, and yeah, it was pretty vigorous riding. So I did get a bit of exercise after a week of laziness sitting around at my desk all day. And out of that, also made a little bit of money tonight, $151.41. 81 of that was the base fares for the deliveries, because I was on a quest, and I made 2 of the tier levels. I got an extra $66 in promotion and a nice little tip from the guy who I had so much trouble finding in that rotten apartment block. It's been a good night. I've enjoyed getting out after a stuffy week in the office, and I'll see you around next time. Remember to like and subscribe, and check out my other videos. Thank you.